I haven't, like, played Hunt in, like, 2 weeks. I didn't play much last week, because I wasn't here. I was busy. I was busy driving to Houston. So if I'm also rusty at this, I'm not gonna be surprised. You know what? You know what? I was getting salty. That's my bad. I'm tired. Haven't played in a couple weeks. I should know better. It's okay. I don't know. I have $1 million. Should just drop it in there. Actually, I need to check. Did I get that other machine gun? Ooh, that would be fun, actually. I'm gonna do that. See how that goes, honestly. That or I'm gonna do double shotguns because I'm a bastard boy who still is using old metas, even though they've been nerfed into the floor ground. Wait, are these too heavy? Is that what I... Ah, yeah. These are both too heavy. They're both too heavy, but if I use this, I'm fine, actually. Oh, and I speed goes a bunch, actually. I haven't used that anyways, so I might as well. Well. I do like the design of this chess piece, though. It's cool. It's cool as hell. Alright, I switched the game. I switched everything. I think we're good. Good now. Yeah, that is really cool. That's a really cool design. Alright, you destroy the enemy AC, eliminate Swinburne. Oh, I'm at Swinburne. Okay, we'll do this one first. Let's see, I killed Swinburne last time. I'll try the other one. I'll see how far I've come since I did the harder one first last time. When I get there.
They want you to attack the Jorgen refueling base.
I won't kill Swinburne. Why not? Maybe something different happens this time. Maybe I have to fight 2 of them. Maybe I have to fight both of them at the same time.
Take that out and, well, it ought to slow down their suppression fleet at least.
I mean, maybe?
Until recently, Jorgen was
Man, is a buck not that much then? I feel like a buck would be a lot more than what it fiscally is worth in animal.
You'll also find a number of
Is that the dollar value of a buck?
I want you to be a walking advertisement.
It's pretty
for
cheap.
Opportunities in destruction.
There used to be way less dollars. I thought you almost said there used to be way less than $1. I was like, yeah, you're not wrong.
A walking advertisement.
That's me.
You're not their mascot, 621. Just focus on getting the job done.
Walking mascot. I should have taken Pizza Boy. Pizza Boy is a walking mascot. Pizza Boy is a delivery service, as you know. I hope Jackson joins soon. I wasn't sure if James was gonna keep going or not. At least we ended on a pretty good match.
Activating combat mode.
I just gotta get back into it. I was a little rusty, hadn't played a couple days.
Take out the PCA forces and head for the energy refinery plant.
That's too much. It's like, that no.
Code 1-5. Contact with AC of unknown affiliation. Suspect corporate hire. Single AC. Terminate immediately.
It's like, no. That's not worth it. I missed one. I missed one. See, I just needed a nice warm-up. Honestly, this mission can be a pretty good warm-up. We'll see how good this build is for 2, but it should be fine. God, I almost wish there was a way to split lock, if that makes sense, for, like, if you have two machine guns and stuff, to be able to lock onto two targets at the same time. That'd be fun. That'd be fun and cool. And wait. That is a weird place for those to be. Oh, no, it's a literal target. I gotta destroy those. Glad that the game told me what direction they are. That was polite of it.
Code 5, unaffiliated AC. Moving to terminate.
You see that, 16? That dome's your refinery plant.
Ah, you dick.
I've updated your marker data.
Ah, you ass.
Sending. Code 70. 2 repair kits remaining.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, this is a really cool design.
Must be after the plant.
Ah, these fucks.
Situation. Terminated.
Looks like an independent mercenaries assembly.
Leave the analysis to the system. Intercept.
Deal with that. Deal with that. Ah, that's so fun. God, that's so fun. You know what? I don't give a good goddamn about the Game Awards, and most people don't, but absolutely, Armored Core 6 deserved Action Game of the Year, because it's a great-ass action game, okay? This action game slaps all the dick ass. Nice try, bud. I don't give a fuck about the Game Awards. No one should care about that thing. The Oscars for games, so not only are the Oscars pointless, but they're worse because they're also for video games, and somehow we can't figure out how to make video games cool. Blame nerds. Nerds don't know how to make video games cool. I don't know how to do it. I try to make video games look as cool as possible. That's what I try to do. I don't know why that's so hard to do. Not for me, for everybody else. I don't have a problem making video games look cool as fuck. Games look cool as fuck is part of the reason why I like playing video games. There's a guy over there. Ow! That actually kind of hurt. Ow! That actually kind of hurt. No, I'm being super thorough. I don't need to be. I don't need the money. Maybe I missed something. Pretty sure I didn't, but...
Target confirmed.
Okay. Okay.
They're locked on. Evasive action, Raven.
Hate those guys. Hate those guys. I am not a big fan of those ones. They're annoying. I need to get a robot with a big cowboy hat. Why have I not gotten a robot with a big cowboy hat?
That's the refinery.
Why isn't there a robot-sized revolver in this game? They've got handguns. There needs to be.
Requesting backup from the system. Code 78.
Yeah, I like how thumpy these machine guns are. They are quite good. Nope, we're good. Alright, let's see how many tries this takes me. I think I have the salt core? I don't remember. pretty sure I have assault core.
Target destroyed. Our work here is done, 6-2.
No, well, no, I have.
It's approaching fast.
I don't remember. I don't remember what I'm using.
Go 2-3, attending scene. Launch point report checked out.
This might actually be annoying. We'll see, because this guy doesn't have great burst potential.
Priority subject for termination.
I love the giant PPSH that guy has. It's a cool design. Like the big drum and everything on it.
I've identified PCA SP Special Forces. I can't afford to take chances. 6-2. Eliminate them. Victory. PCA SP machines. They're highly mobile executioners for priority targets, piloted by the PCA's elites. Focus on one at a time, 6-2.
God, yep. I need to not.
Double team
Might be fine. We'll see. I'm out of energy.
Level of resistance, sir.
Oh, it was assault core. That's good to know.
Game inverted. Immediate termination.
Okay, we're good. And here I was worried.
Code 318.
Okay, I'm worried.
Proceeding as planned.
Hey, game? Hey, game? Why are my dodges not working? Boy, it really is being rough today, huh? Oh well. It's just one of those days. Hold that out. I actually wasn't sure if I would, because that was very sloppy, and for some reason my dodges were just not... They just weren't... Definitely a lot closer than I intended it for to be.
They got their walking advertisement, all right.
One new message.
I don't know how a buck got its name, I wonder. I have no idea.
Archivist Group Mercenary Liaison, V8 Pater here.
Hi, Pater.
Impressive work on the refueling base assault. V4 has left me a message addressed to you, if I may. I knew you could do it, buddy.
He's here. Get in here.
That is all.
I need your emotional
We
support.
at the Archivist Group expect much from you.
Hello.
I didn't.
I wish there was more of an animation.
I should see if there's a way to get an animation for when people join, because you just like plink in. It's actually very fun.
Yeah.
It's like pop in like you're a mystical creature, you mystical creature. Well, introduce yourself.
I am Jackson, and I'm here to replace James for the night. I like Armored Core.
Hey, to be fair, Hunt was starting to get rough, I won't lie. I'm glad to be playing AC instead, though even AC's like, oh boy, this is gonna be one of those nights, huh?
Oh yeah.
This is what happens when I don't stream for a week. This is what happens when I don't play video games for a week. Oh, you're the sequel. James 2.
James 2, man. Electric Boogaloo.
Uh-huh.
Electric Jamaloo. It's not that funny. As I tried to... I'll think of a better one.
What were you up to? What were you doing?
Mostly making dinner, honestly. Like, we just kind of... And we just sort of hung out and talked for a while because... Oh, we like each other. Yeah. That's pretty much it, yeah. I made leftovers, and she thought it was pretty good, but I thought it was actually kind of meh.
I like the sentiment of I made leftovers, like it was fresh leftovers.
Well, because like I took. So what had happened? Also, share your screen.
God damn it.
Also, introduce yourself. I don't know if you actually did.
Yeah, I'm Jackson. I like Armored Core. Yeah. But yeah, it was Monday night. It was a cold, warm Texas Monday night.
Let's take a look at the request.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like to offer
I'll
you.
wait for this to play, actually.
I mean, I think we...
Rubicon Liberation Front
Fair.
is
This is
planning to
Swinburne
retake the
mission,
wall
so...
from
And
our-
I'm going
right,
to
yeah.
not kill Swinburne this time and see how far I've come.
For us.
Wait, this is
Your
the...
objective is to assassinate V.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it is.
Commander of the occupying force.
I like this
We're
one.
already at this one for third? We're...
Swinburne
Yeah, that's right, because we're chapter 3.
Yeah, I was blasting through last time, man. I was going 1,000 meters a second.
If our plan to retake the wall is
Nice.
to succeed, you must not be spotted. We're counting on you to handle this discreetly.
But yeah,
But anyways...
yeah, so I made Monday night, I made like 4.5-5 pounds of chicken. Because it was all frozen and it was stuck together. And so what I did was just like put in some broth to, you know, heat up the outside. And I just kept on shredding it as it was like coming loose. And it worked out great. I was able to make shredded chicken and it was really good. But it was like almost 5 pounds of shredded chicken. Which
That's a lot of shredded chicken.
Yeah, which for you Celsius folk or kilogram folk, same deal, is
those guys.
Main system.
yeah, is probably close to it's over 2 kilograms. It's like probably like 2.3, 2.4 kilograms. Yeah, probably somewhere around there. But yeah, all that to say is, it's a lot of chicken. So we saved half of it, and then we made curry with the stuff that we left in the pot, and that curry was amazing. Tonight, 2 nights later, I brought the chicken back and to life, and made some veggies and made some stuffing. And honestly, like, I didn't do well with the stuffing. It tasted fine, but it really clumped together. So I didn't it was just clumped because I just don't know how to make stuffing. And I felt like the veggies were a little bit undercooked. Like, they were fine, but they were like really, really, really crispy still in my taste. And the chicken was dried because it had been cooked twice. And the meal just overall tasted salty. So, like, everything about it was just like, this is
independent mercenary.
This is extremely
working for the liberation
mid.
Also, that was dumb of me. I don't know why I brought my drone out. I don't know what the vibe is tonight, man.
Nah, you're good.
That was incredibly dumb of me, is the thing that I did there.
Yeah. And so she was like, "Do you not like it?" And my reply was like, "Well, it's okay. It's all right. It's like a school lunch. It's about as good as a school lunch."
Well, damn. A good school lunch, at least? Are we talking, like, nacho day?
We're talking, like, I'm gonna eat this because I'm hungry.
Well, no, yeah, well, what level of listen? Oh, no, I'm fucked. I'm good.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, it's close.
Like a school lunch that you're like, one of those. Honestly, it was like it really honestly I felt like we sort of remade Thanksgiving in a weird way, because like, because with the chicken I tried to put some gravy on it to have like a base of stuffing, and then like turkey and veggies and gravy, sort of like a pot pie in a thing. So think of like a school lunch pot pie. That's about how good it was. Like, just if you remember your school lunch's pot pie, that's what it is.
This is our opportunity for an ambush. Let's go.
Huh.
I see, Balin.
I mean, that sounds good.
Back to your post,
It sounded good in my brain,
handle myself.
but in reality, it really fell short because, funnily enough, the gravy that we picked, we thought it was going to be really good gravy, but ended up being like super watery, so by the time we reduced it down to like a thicker gravy, it almost evaporated.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know who put you up to this, but clearly you need
I mean, that sounds good. I usually like, so my whole thing, something I like is actually when, you know, it can be kind of thicker, the gravy. I don't like drippy gravy.
Yeah, I like really thick gravy. The gravy basically evaporated, like there was like no gravy by the time I finished cooking.
It,
You're quick on the uptake, aren't you? Splendid. I'm sure
I have a feeling this will go without a hitch. I fucking annihilated Swinburne.
Keep up the good work.
Are you fighting Roku?
Yeah, I'm fighting Roku, because I haven't fought him in a while, and I was like, you know what, I want a rematch. I haven't seen that fight in a while, and this is one of the things in the game that made me go, I love this game. This game is great. This game is incredible.
Death and dishonor.
Also, Kirby's assertion that school lunch relies on all students being slightly starved, I mean, he's not wrong. I just was a monster who would eat any... I can't think of one that I was like, I won't eat this. I will at least eat it. I don't know if I liked them all, but...
I eat all of them except for pizza, but that's just because I'm a weird dude.
I was gonna say, listen, I know why. It's no shame. You weren't a big fan of pizza.
Yeah. Even as a kid, I really didn't eat any cheese.
So did that happen later, would you say?
The cheese thing?
Yeah.
I started when I was like 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that was kind of a when you were younger thing.
Yeah, it was like early in life, yeah. I still eat like pizza, but like it's the whole cheeseless pizza thing that people think is really weird.
You want red sauce on nothing?
Yeah, it's just basically just breadstick, but it's a pizza shape, and then put the red sauce on it, and then put a bunch of toppings on it.
Holy shit! He's dead! Wow, fucking annihilated him. Yeah, that went well. Might be a little overtuned.
Certainly an adventure.
Wow, that's cold. That's cold air. Wow.
Yeah, she was a little bit disappointed. I'm not sure.
She didn't like the choice I made.
She did not like your choice.
I didn't pick up on that the first time. She didn't like what I did. That's cool.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I wonder why she wouldn't like the choice I made.
How's it going, Walter?
I don't know if that affects. I don't think that affects ending 3.
No, I don't think so.
Still performing well, but I doubt the voices have gone away.
You think there's a chance that Handler Walter also hears Rubiconian?
Be doing any harm for now.
Possibly. I don't think so.
But whatever.
Because he talks about the voices like, yeah, that's just something to deal with.
Turns out,
Yeah.
our friend's fears were warranted.
I don't think he personally hears them.
The PCA, Walter.
You don't think he hears at least one, kind of like Air? I think he hears one like Air.
Maybe. Because when you do have that dad ending, it seems like he's really merged with Coral.
Mm-hmm. There's an implication that he doesn't think you're crazy, but he also doesn't think it's a good thing.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't think you're crazy. He trusts that there is definitely a voice in your head.
I understand you spared V7 and destroyed a Liberation Front AC. The company has allocated you an appropriate reward.
I do love that I stumbled on that when people still hadn't even had that happen to them, and I was like, well, I have to do it this way, because people didn't even know this could happen. That's ingenious.
Oh, yeah.
It's the kind of game design I want. It's subtle. It's dependent on you. It's a choice dependent on how you approach the gameplay, not just a binary choice. Really.
Yeah.
Because if you're too aggressive, you're just gonna miss it if you're not listening. I love shit like that.
Yeah, it's really good.
I would say it's probably the best example of it in this game. It kind of makes me sad that it doesn't quite happen again, as far as I can tell. But I still think it's cool as hell.
Yeah, the only other major choice you have is probably the
Well, I wouldn't call it a major choice.
Which one?
The Swinburne one. I would just call it a unique choice.
Oh yeah, I guess the only other, unique choice This one's probably more major. Is is whether you like in the first or second mission or whatever, whether you go and kill Iguana instead of like supporting them in their skirmish.
Iguaza?
Iguazu.
Iguana? I kind of like calling him Iguana now.
My favorite guy, Iguana.
From a friend. We still don't have enough data to pin down where the core is gathering in the ice field. According to my friend's sources, we could find some clues here.
He gets so salty.
Who does?
Iguazu.
Yeah, he's a rival.
Yeah, because you beat him in that mission, and then he sends you a message afterwards, being like, "You just got lucky, mercenary."
You're lucky, punk.
Like, I don't even remember the other guy that's in that mission because there's two of them. The other guy just like either died or like just doesn't care that he got destroyed.
He's just like, I quit.
He's like, yeah, it's whatever. It's a Tuesday. I don't care anymore.
What is dying but quitting in real life? That's very stupid on so many levels, the thing I said.
What is dying but quitting in real...
What is not quitting in real life, Jackson? Tell me that.
I guess just keep on living.
I want you to think lots of things you quit in real life. That was a stupid thing I said.
I was wanting to give you credit.
Maybe you don't have that problem.
What, quitting in real life? I mean, I did quit a job this year, actually.
Wow, see? You quit something in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I should take. Should I take it?
Double laser?
Double laser, be question mark?
Double laser.
I'm trying to think what would work best for dealing with the plane. Because that's what's happening next, is the plane. Or, I guess, the helicopter. It occurred to me that technically you don't... I was like, man, people don't fight the helicopter. You don't fight the helicopter on your next playthrough. That's bunk. And then I forgot that you literally fight him right now. I'm about to go fight him.
Yep.
The ECM fog is going to interfere with comm until it's disabled. Follow the beacons left by the survey drone.
Jackson, you said it was a nice, warm Texas night, and I have to admit, last 2 days I was in Texas, it got really cold out of nowhere. It was weird.
Yeah, it did. We actually got some, like, pretty decently cold weather.
I was like, why is it so cold? This is Texas.
Yeah,
we got there, and it was actually really nice.
Yeah, I teased about it being a warm night, but if I really look it up, it's probably the 50s.
That's decent. That's at least better than what it was. It definitely got to like low 30s. It might have gotten below 0, which I know Texas doesn't like.
Does not like it. Yeah, it's 51 right now.
Texas does not like to get below 0.
Yeah, Texas shuts down if that happens. I was telling the people from work that Texas is bad at winterizing because they're convinced they never get cold weather. But they're also bad at summerizing because we just don't make enough energy in Texas, so when everyone uses their ACs in summer, it's too much energy taken on from the grid.
That's because all of the energy goes to, and I shit you not, Houston. Bro,
yeah.
Why the hell? We were in Houston. The thing that was the most weird and alarming to me was how bright it was. It was so bright. We got into Houston. It was it was 10 o'clock at night. The light pollution was so bad that I was like, I don't feel like I need headlights on.
Jeez.
And it was like 5 o'clock. It felt like 5 o'clock traffic at 10 p.m.
Yeah, I've been to Houston only like twice in my life, and it's one of those that's like I don't need to be down there. What's up?
I was gonna say is what's funny is it's not even that like the traffic was bad. It just was busy at 10 o'clock, so it was weird. I was like, why is it so busy?
Yeah, that is weird.
I wouldn't even say it was like awful driving. It just was a lot of people. I was not expecting it.
Yeah, I agreed, yeah. Honestly, there was only one reason why I'd want to be in Houston, which is that, funnily enough, I think we've talked about this before. I don't know if we've talked about it on stream, probably. Funnily enough, the closest, best voice contact I've ever had was from Houston. Like a dude that I actually really, really connected with, a professional voice actor that I like really connected with, is a Houston native.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he it's a voice actor by the name of Andrew Love. He voices Natsku in Log Horizon, and he voices.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I went to Houston and went out to lunch with the guy who voiced Natsku.
Yeah, it's dope as hell.
Yeah, just me and him. Like we. If I haven't told this story on stream or to you, I could just. I mean, it's probably been a while.
You probably have, but it's just been a while. But I don't remember that at all, because that's rad as hell.
All right, so let me set the scene for what happened. Let's see. It was Friday. Okay, so like I worked with a guy who was a Houston native. He and I are both like in the Dallas area. But he was a Houston native. Like his parents are back there, and he went back there probably once a month, sometimes as often as once a weekend if he just felt like he wanted to visit home all the time. I don't know why I said that all judging. Like, man, loving your parents? God.
Wanting to go home? See your family? What a weirdo.
What the hell?
What's his problem?
Yeah, right? But yeah, so I reached out to him and I was like, hey man, I know that you live in Houston, or I know that your parents live in Houston. Would they be okay with it if I stayed with you for a weekend? Because this was like 2018 or something like that, and there was a Final Fantasy, so it was like 5 years ago, thinking about it. There was a symphony happening in Houston. It was later on, like 2021, 2022, we got them in Dallas, but it was the first time it was the first time I was ever going to be able to go to like the Final Fantasy Symphony, like the Disney World stuff. So I was just like, dude, I gotta go. It's like 4 hours away, but I want to do this.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, sure. I'm sure they're fine with it. Let me ask. They were fine with it. So he was like, you can carpool with me. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I ride down with him. And were you wanting to read this or?
No, it's fine. Because we've read it before. I just was reading it again to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah. So we go down, and I get introduced to his family, and so he is Hispanic, and normally it doesn't really matter for anything, except he took me to. Let me get my order in the story. Sorry, it's been a while since I've told the story. That becomes relevant in a couple minutes. Which is Friday night we arrived there, hung out, went to sleep, and I think that was about it. Saturday was symphony, so I went to it. It was like from 6 to 10. It was amazing, breathtaking. I think I still remember some of the pieces that were really, really cool. They blended I think it was Xanarkin with Hymn of the Faith. Like they blended like two Final Fantasy X songs, like back to back, in a way that I'd never heard before, and I was like, oh my god, this is what live music can do. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. He picks me up. It's like 10 o'clock, Saturday. I had already messaged, like on Facebook, I'd already messaged Andrew being like, hey man, I know you're a Houston native. I'm in Houston this weekend. Do you want to grab lunch? because we hit it off at the anime convention over in Dallas, A-Kon. This is like you and 40,000 of your closest friends. It's a huge convention. We'd actually hit it off at A-Kon, like had like a nice long chat, decided to become Facebook friends and stuff like that. So yeah, I just straight up just messaged him, like kind of the 1 in a million shot. Like I didn't figure he was gonna say anything, but he reaches back and he says, "Yeah, sure, man, let's grab lunch. Why not?" He's like, "What kind of?" He says, "You pick the time and you pick the genre of food or the type of food."
Genre of food.
Yeah, and I'll pick the place. And I was like, "All right, what about Sunday noon and barbecue?" And he's like, "All right, cool. I got a good place for you." And he sends me the place. So rewind back to Saturday night. I got out of the Symphony. It's like 10 o'clock. And my buddy says to me, "Hey, we're going to a house party." I'm like, what we are? He says, "Yep. Yeah, my cousin's hosting a house party, so we're going over there." And we get home. It's actually really hilarious thinking back to it. It seemed like he was getting dressed up, but in a way he actually dressed down. Like he got into like shorts and stuff. Like,
Hey, I gotta put on something appropriate. Those are gym pants. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's kind of what happened. Like he was getting dressed for the party, and getting dressed for the party was just like putting on shorts and stuff. And
that's fun.
This was like an extremely traditional Hispanic party. I've only been to like 1 or 2 in my entire life.
Yeah, I've been to a couple too. They're actually really good, honestly.
They're really good.
Fucking food.
Yeah, good food. It's literally a whole family event. Like it's like the entire extended family. So you'll have.
You're gonna meet his goddamn grandparents.
Yeah, I did. I met his grandma. Yeah. That's the thing that like is nuts to me, because we just don't do this over in the States that much, or like as Americans we don't do it that much. But like
I know.
his grandma was hanging around like watching like these 5-year-old kids that were just running around. So they had like extremely potent alcohol that like all the adults were just getting hammered like crazy and like taking shots.
Yeah, you definitely have never told me this fucking story.
Gotcha, dang. I don't know how I never told you this, yeah.
This is incredible. Holy shit.
So there's these 5-year-olds running around because like it's just a family house party. Yeah. And so there's like at first I'm like, is it okay that the kids are around alcohol? I mean, these are literally everyone's kids though. Like these are like the family kids. They live here, so yes.
Registration
and yeah, like it's just the fact that like the grandparents are watching the kids while the adults, well, I mean the grandparents are adults as well, but while the people with good livers were getting just absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
Yeah. Also, I forgot about Don't Mind.
Yeah. I was not expecting to fight Daddy Dolmayan.
Yeah, I completely forgot about this fight, actually. Excuse me. But, yeah, I remember, so he gave me, one solo cup full of drink, and I was sipping it very slowly. About an hour passes. He gives me, and this is his patented jungle juice.
Man, they really got the right guy for Natsu, huh?
No, this isn't the guy that voices Natsu. This is the guy I rode down with. This is the guy who's like, I was staying at his parents' place. Yeah, this guy picked me up from the Symphony because I was like staying with him, and he was carpooling. He was taking me everywhere. So he picked me up from the Symphony and said, "We're going to a house party," and then he took me to his cousin, and there was like just like 30 people at this house.
It's technically a house party.
It is, yeah. But yeah, so his cup is empty. He's just like, "Oh man, I'll take care of that." And I'm like, "No, you don't have to." He's like, "No, I got you." Refills it. I slowly start sipping on it. I remember at one point, so early on the night, I think there was this girl named Stephanie who I don't know the last names of like any of these people, so it's like, you know, it doesn't I don't think first names matter.
Right.
But yeah, so I met this girl, and was just like chatting with her. This is back when I was single, and honestly, she looked like she was barely even. I wasn't trying anything. I was just making conversation. And actually, I remember at one point I was 2 drinks in, and this stuff was strong. And when I drink really, really, really strong alcohol, I sort of just go limp, like my body just doesn't move anymore. So I remember at one point she was like, "I'm gonna dance. You wanna dance with me?" And I'm just like laying on the couch, like, "No, it's fine. You can," like, I'm still speaking fine, and I'm just like, "No, it's fine. You can go on without me." Like I am a wet noodle at that point. I think at one point I was trying to like get the guy that I was staying with. I was trying to get his attention, and so I tried to get up, and all that happens is I flop on the couch, or I flop off the couch onto the floor. And so I was like, at that point I was like, okay, this is my new fate. And I remember at one point, the guy that I was staying with, he just wanted to be funny, so he threw a water bottle at another guy, and so the guy gets like mad and just starts flipping people, like just like grabs them by their legs and like upheaves them. And the guy I was staying with was almost 300 pounds, almost, maybe he was crossing 300 pounds. At one point, the guy who was flipping people grabs the guy I was staying with and gets him off his legs, and he falls back onto me on the floor and just slams right into my chest, and just like with a big heave, I'm like,
I'm glad you didn't die.
That my father has committed. It's like breathlessly.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't die.
I was so out of it, I did not know what was happening until a 300-pound man slammed into my chest. I think a little bit more time passed. They shoveled some food into me because they saw that I wasn't moving much. And they were like, he probably needs some soup. So I think the ant gave me some soup.
He needs some soup. That's wonderful.
Yeah, the guy sat me up, and the ant was like spooning food in my mouth, and I was just like existing there. Like, I really do turn into a wet noodle.
Oh no, sure.
Yeah, I lose like all motor function. I think another hour or two passed, and the girl who wanted to dance with me was like crying or something like that, because I mean alcohol makes you feel emotions pretty strongly. And so the guy like looked at me and he was just like, "Hey, you two are good friends now. You should give her."
We're friends now.
Yeah, he's like, "You should give her a hug." I looked at him like,
"What are you talking about, bud?"
So
we're friends now.
Yeah, so once again I flop off the couch, because they put me back in the couch. I flop off the couch, and I start, like, noodle arm, like Octodad, Dadliest Catch, climbing up the table that she's sitting on, like, a little coffee table, kind of climbing up her to give her a hug with, like, noodle arms, and then I just fall back down onto the floor again. And at that point, there was no getting back in the couch. I was done for the night.
Right.
It was like 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m., maybe 5 a.m., and I was like, "Hey man, are we gonna be able to see Andrew tomorrow?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Are you sure?" He's like, 70% sure. I'm like, "Oh no." So we pass out. It's probably 4:35 a.m. I wake up at 9 a.m. I think it was like 8:30 a.m. And sorry, that's my nose.
No, you're good.
Oh goodness, that was actually some blood.
Are you okay? Did it happen again?
I just had to get the blood out of my nose. I'm good.
That doesn't sound great.
It's a normal thing, man. For people that have happened. So I wake up at like 8:30 a.m. and which is only like 3.5 hours later, and I feel like a bullet train has gone through my brain, and my insides want to be on my outsides. I am hungover hard. And at that point, it's just like the only thing I want to do is puke and sleep in that order. Like I can't sleep anymore because I just want to puke now.
Good.
Oh God.
The Rubiconian symbiosis is no more than suppression and exploitation of
And
we hope this encounter was informative. Now restoring the link to your handler.
Also,
I shall speak again.
no! I killed Saria!
oh no.
He talked to that was me! I killed me! That was Gunner! Remember? Because I had the AI in my suit that I called Sari.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's dead now. How'd they know?
So we start, we pack it up. I grab a bottle of water. I try to drink it on the way back. The sun is way too bright.
There's something you need to know about Thumb.
I'll wait for this.
I managed to retrieve some data from the wreckage of his AC.
Okay.
It's something about coral release.
Alright. Dulmayan's writings. Text data extracted from a wreck. This appears to come from the writings of Thumb Dulmayan, father of the Liberation Front. As always, she whispers to me from inside. She tells me that she found something in the journals of the Institute City. Something about the potential for symbiosis. Coral release. Such a thing is truly possible. And perhaps I can join her on the other side. Oh no, it is Evangelion now. Ah shit, I just killed Gendo.
It seems
Damn, you kinda did.
Experience contact.
That's a great
Like you
question,
and I.
Kirby. I don't get drunk very often to be able to answer it.
To free the coral and go to the other side. The potential for symbiosis.
Oh my god, it is. We are going towards Third Impact. This is the Third Impact ending. Spoilers, I guess. No spoilers, please.
It's the third Indian impact.
The third ending is the Third Impact. God fucking damn it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like that.
Kirby, the reason why I got drunk that night was more or less social obligations. Like when I
had to get
arrived,
socially drunk.
Yeah, because I just kept on putting alcohol in my hand, and I was just a dude who was just like, okay, let me sip at this.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it was incredibly stupid strong. Also, that does remind me, as we were driving over to the house party, he kept on getting calls from like his relatives. Be like, man, you're so late, dude. We're gonna make you take shots when you get here. I think that's when I asked him. I was like,
That's
are
when
you
the red
sure?
sign started.
Yeah, I was like, are you sure we're gonna make it back, man? And he's like, yeah, I'm sure. I was like, are you sure? He's like, 70%.
God.
Yeah.
Am I gonna die? Or am I gonna die from alcohol poisoning? Are you gonna replace all the blood in my body with alcohol?
Yeah.
Long time no see, tourist.
Yeah.
I've got a job for you.
Well, that's wild. I think I lost here. Quick point of order.
PCA showed
Did that
us
have anything to do with the
finally
voice
starting to
actor for
affect my
Nautsu? Because I
business.
think I got confused there.
It does. There's more to the story after this cutscene.
Oh, God.
Now they're feeling ambitious and sniffing around RAD territory again. Let's say this calls for fireworks.
Huh?
And I've got something that'll blow them away.
I still got talking to the cutscenes.
I mean, this will be the third time. I think there's nothing new here.
They're bound to come running to stop the launch.
I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything new.
That's where you come in. Enter intercept them and defend the missiles.
I do remember I felt every single bump on the way back to his house. And I was trying to drink the water and just praying not to puke. And we get back, it's like 9 a.m., so it's like a half-hour drive to get across town.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to meet him at noon. And I'm in no shape. There's no possible way I could do this. Like, if I would shake hands with him and be like, "It's good to see you again," and then I would just all over him, just
right
blah, blah, blah.
It's great to see you again.
Exactly. So I take the riskiest risk I could have done, which is
oh no,
I down another glass of water, and I try to take a nap.
Okay.
Because I'm notoriously bad at waking up. I just cannot wake up for the life of me. Especially when I'm hungover, like...
I mean, anyone. Fuck.
Yeah. But by some miracle, I woke up at 11. I actually did it. And I was feeling 80%. I was feeling like... Because like I was feeling like 5% when I went down. And I came up not feeling like $1 million, but like good enough that I could convincingly not look like I was hungover. I still definitely felt not great, but I was good enough for government work. So I get in this car because he's driving me around everywhere, and I asked him, I was like, "Hey man, like this is kind of like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Do you want to come have lunch with us?" And he's like, "No man, this is your thing. I'm just gonna go to the library or something."
Just gonna go to the library, wink wink. I want to fucking vomit my brains out.
He drank way more than I did, so he wasn't even affected. He drank like 5 times what I did, and was A-okay the next day. Because some people are built different, I swear. God bless the man. Probably has liver cirrhosis. But yeah, so I go in, and we grab our food, get some good barbecue, and he asks me, "How's your weekend go?" And I start recounting the highlights. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I saw the symphony, it was amazing." And then I was like, and then after the symphony, I was invited to a party. Yeah, a friend invited me to a party, and he was just like, "Oh man, did you get drunk?" And I was like,
"How did you know?"
And then I was like, "Yeah, I did. Actually, I really did."
You couldn't tell, could you?
Yeah. I was like, I have a bit of a hangover, actually. And he says, "Oh man, I used to be a barkeeper or a bartender. You should have told me. I know like the best hangover cure like right around the corner. It's like a chicken fried steak the size of a pizza."
Ooh, that does sound really good just in general.
Yeah. It's like one of those, like, you just kind of, like, share it on, like, you just order it and then just kind of, you know, cut it up, kind of like a pizza, and just, like, share it amongst friends. And I agreed at the time, I was like, oh god, that does sound amazing. So yeah, his whole reply to that wasn't shaming me. He was like, dude, you should have told me. We could have grabbed that. It's like, well, damn it. All right, you're extremely cool.
We made plans for this nice Italian restaurant.
For this nice barbecue.
What? I love the idea of like getting that kind of opportunity, and then they're super chill, and you just like are like, you've just accidentally made a date, just a flagrant date, and it's like, I hope they don't think that I'm like trying to hit them up. I dressed so nicely.
Yeah, I think I was actually dressed in some nice clothes. Funnily enough, I was dressed in business casual clothes which is not a thing to take to a barbecue restaurant because you're gonna get food all over yourself.
I mean, you're gonna get fucked up by some barbie, my guy. The BQ is gonna get right in and around all of your places.
The Q gonna get you. Oh man. So yeah, that was honestly the dude was super good. We talked about like everything.
He sounds cool.
Yeah, we talked about his because he does he does work for Sentai Filmworks, which is the big dubbing studio down in Houston. And just, I don't know. He also does a lot of work with the community theaters. So if you're ever in Houston, you want to see a theater, you want to see a play, he's probably in it because he does a lot of theater too.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
just a really stinking dope, cool guy, and just honestly, I had a blast talking with him, and it was one of those like, damn, I really wish I lived in Houston because I would become good friends with this guy in a heartbeat. And I feel like he would have, like, I don't know, I couldn't tell you for sure, but I feel like he would have been really chill about helping me, like, along the voice acting journey. And yeah, just
You're the best, Chatty.
dang,
You're too toast. Here come the
very dope guy. And we just, I don't know, just all the stories we shared too, because he was like talking about the traveling he was doing to like go to various locations, because I think he did more than just Sentai film work. He actually came up for a couple Funimation projects up in Dallas.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah, man.
Looks like I was a little off. Well, close enough is good enough for me.
Anyway, that's basically the whole story, because after that we went back home.
Well, you should get him on here. I'm sure he'd enjoy it. We could talk about. Does he sound like Natsuki? Like that? Yeah, that's cool. I love that.
He kind of bros it up a little bit for Natsuki, but
I mean, he's gotta, and that's what makes it great, my guy. It's fucking great. I love how much of a bro dude he is in this fucking JRPG. It's so wild. I love it.
Chatty Stick, RAD.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks for helping with the fireworks show.
Yeah,
with you, so don't be a stranger.
he definitely sounds like Natsuki. He just has, like his voice is. He did not change his voice much at all, except for like the way he spoke a little bit.
Right. That's dope. That is really cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we were talking. I'm trying to remember some of the conversation, we talked about some of the work he had done. We talked about because he wasn't shy about talking about work, because it was like we talked about any of that. Shoot, we talked at one point about freaking Heroescape, actually.
What is Heroescape?
Oh man, Heroescape is that old tile-based it's like baby's first Warhammer.
Oh, what?
Yeah, let me see if I can find an example of Heroescape. You can do a single play session where you build a map and you have different heroes that cost, I believe, different points, and the difference is that it's pretty self-contained. I think you can buy expansions to it, but it's not like Warhammer where you need to have 5,000 minis. I think you can literally just buy various sets of Heroescape, and which allows you to build maps and run games and stuff. So it really is just baby's Warhammer.
That's funny.
Let me see if I can here is a Heroescape map that somebody built, and this is actually looking pretty good. This looks pretty nice. Here you go. If you want to just see that image.
Huh. Curious. That's a Wikipedia picture.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, man. So we talked about Heroescape. We talked about that was back when I was really passionate about writing action dice, which I still like. So he's a tabletop guy who's just dang,
621.
Yeah, really cool conversation.
Check the briefing.
You probably actually really enjoyed playing that part then, since
Military operation is approved by Balaam.
he played a bro nerd. It's great.
Yeah, he's kind of a bro nerd in real life.
That's awesome.
Ultimately, both parties were suppressed by the Planetary Closure Administration.
Okay. I don't remember the context for this mission, so I'm gonna see if I can pick up on anything.
There won't be a better opportunity for Balaam to steal the show.
Okay.
We want you to head to the combat zone.
So essentially, all the choice you're making here is who do you represent when you fight the PCA? Okay. Because Cataphract is also you fighting the PCA, right?
A new type of craft.
Yeah, Cataphract is a PCA thing, yeah.
Yeah. I think the HC is a better fight, too. It's more fun.
It is. Cataphract is just not a very fun fight.
He's okay.
Yeah.
It's silly.
Let go of their failure to climb the wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. We'll make it work for us.
But yeah, yeah, that's really cool. I don't know. I haven't met anyone that cool yet. Maybe you need to go talk to some. Maybe you need to go.
What's up?
Maybe you need to go bug Tim Rogers. Maybe you need to go bug Mike more.
Main system activating.
I mean, I am kind of building those connections that way, just through Twitch and stuff, just talking to people.
Yeah. Well, that's the crazy thing. Like, it seems like people are way more, especially, I'm not sure how to describe this. I guess like mid-level celebrities is maybe, or like low mid-level celebrities, because like no one's gonna email Adam Sandler and be like, hey bro, let's hang out. And I don't think Adam would be like, yeah, sure, man, let me, like, let's chill.
I don't know. I'd chill out with Adam Sandy.
Yeah, I would too. Honestly, he seems like a guy who'd just be like easy to catch a beer with, like just drink like a Bud Light and be like, cool, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you never. Like, but he did, maybe he would, but all that to say is that, like, I don't know, people that are not like super huge celebrities are. They're just people. Yeah, exactly. Like, and I think that's. I had a phase in my life where I was like really aggressive about seeking. I mean, because I told you the stories about, like, sending like random friend requests to like Sarah and stuff like that. Like, there's just a phase in my life where it's just like, I don't care that these people are like pretty decently well known and I'm a nobody. I'm gonna be their friend, and it worked.
I mean, ultimately, they are to a certain extent just kind of doing a job most of the time. Okay, I was not expecting that to work that well. Like most of the time, I would say like most people who just are like that they're just doing their job, man. Okay, drill.
Still very good.
I love the drill.
Drill, very good. Yeah.
Like. They being like an industry leader and stuff, or even just in the industry, most of the time you're just like, well, it's just the industry that I'm in. Like,
yeah.
Even if you're known for something, it's like, I just do this. This is the thing I do.
Yeah. No, I feel like actually being willing to catch lunch with somebody is probably like the most going above and beyond. Like, I never would have expected that he would. Well, okay, so I say that, but now that I'm remembering more, because once again, it was like 5 years ago, he did actually say to me. I forgot about this. He did actually say, hit me up if you're ever in Houston.
God damn it! You should have told me that.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that
motherfucker. I could have met him. I was there. There.
Well, this was 5 years ago as well, because I literally haven't spoken to him in like half a decade at this point. It was just hilarious that I want to say that 8Con was in June of 2018. And then next month, Distant Worlds was in Houston in July of 2018. And so literally a month later, I was just like, hey man, you told me to never hit you up if you're in Houston, right? Crazy story, I'm actually in Houston.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Might need to get rid of that guy. Yeah, no, that's cool as hell. I'm just saying, you could have let me know. I could have been like, hey, you remember Jackson? He was really hungover when you guys went on a date.
Went on a date.
But no, he sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's. I can't speak highly enough of him. Just not because of like he's, you know, God's gift to Earth or whatever.
Right.
But just because he's super chill. Like he's just a really just a regular, good old fashioned dude. Like just a real cool dude. And in an industry in an industry where you definitely don't need to be that, the fact that you are is dope.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no, he sounds like a cool guy.
yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff. Like, I think he was even impressed because I feel like most people would be like, "Oh my god." It's just like they probably just are like, you know, this one want to be a cool dude. It's probably just a cool dude.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if I ever made it back to Houston again, I'd try to hit him up again. Like, it's probably busy with like life and stuff, but hell, I'd try. Why not?
Independent merc.
I don't remember. Well, I do remember this mission actually being this hard. Jesus.
This one is not easy.
I also don't remember it not having a checkpoint though, but
That also true, actually. Yeah, that caught me off guard as well.
that was a little rough. But
Yeah.
hey, it's literally been 2 whole playthroughs since the last time I played this mission.
Yeah.
Behind me?
Code 31A, sustaining damage.
Requesting
Who's
backup.
behind
Code
me?
7-8.
Well, that's who's behind me.
On SG's belliest link. Not the most secure of lines.
Missed.
I've made sure they
I
can't.
don't know how I missed that, but I missed.
The rest is up to you.
There we go. I would say, I don't, that's the problem. I feel like I don't know really anyone that, like, industry leading like that, I would say.
The closest I can think of off the top of my head is I know that you've like bumped elbows with some like decent streamers, like pretty decent time streamers.
I shot down Demo in Ace Combat once.
Yeah, there it is, yeah.
I still, goddamn. It was very funny. It made me very sad, but it was very funny.
Yeah.
He was playing it, and I was like, well, I gotta try, right? And he was playing the multiplayer, and it was free-for-all, and I shot him down twice. And he was like, oh, this is probably a mistake, and then he got off immediately. And I was like, oh, oops. Oopsie poopsie.
Oops, but also pretty funny. That's pretty good.
Sorry, Dad. But yeah, I mean, like, I feel like I like have rubbed elbows with Seth. He's a good guy. I feel like I've built up some rapport with people like Psycho Ghost. I try to just be... Part of it is I just try to be, like, a chill guy in their chats, is what I've learned. And hey, guess what? They like chill guys in their chats.
They like chill guys in their chats, yeah.
They like guys in their chats who are either A, actually funny, or B, just chill. Oh, no! Jackson, something has gone horribly awry.
Oh, my... Oh, God. Oh, my gosh.
No! That's not what this... My game is having some problems. Oh, there it goes.
There's no floor.
Jackson, they forgot the floor.
What is this, Celeste?
Yeah, I was on the... Didn't you know this is the seaside?
Jeez. It is. It's the 3rd playthrough.
Oh my god. Hey, look, the game is running great now. Like, it's running better than it was before. What the fuck?
Man, it's really rough when Celeste goes 3rd Impact. When Celeste and Theo become part of the primordial soup.
Spoilers! I thought you said you haven't seen that show.
Oh yeah, no, I saw all of the original anime series. I haven't seen all the rebuilds. I think I saw End of Evangelion though.
Oh, I actually did not know that.
Yeah, I think I saw it back in, I want to say Sean showed it to me back in like 2011 or something like that. Yeah, we sat down. We were actually at his hall, over at his old place. And yeah, we just sat down one evening because I was visiting him actually. I think I was like driving up to Lawrence to visit him.
Oh.
Yeah. I was trying to think as far as like the whole rubbing elbows conversation. I mean, Andrew was awesome. Andrew's my favorite interaction I've ever had. Like just a real cool dude to hang out with. But as far as probably like the biggest name I've ever rubbed elbows with,
the voice actor for Trunks, right?
I didn't get a lot of one-on-one time with him. I got to talk with him. What's that?
I thought you did.
Hopefully my memory isn't failing on me, but I want to say that my experience. I got to ask him a couple questions. I got to ask him some good questions, but I think those were in like a panel, like a public setting.
Right, because that's the one where you talked about being grocery store famous.
Yes, yeah, that was during a panel. Yeah, that was with a group of people. Yeah, but that was a cool story. I actually really love that story from him.
You're going to need more pawns on the board.
Of course. You're here to hawk your services again. Very well. I'll consider that mutt of yours part of the effort.
One more thing. Show my hound some respect.
Okay.
Gen 4 is as good a pedigree as any other.
Yes! Maybe.
I like Dad.
James is calling you out for talking to Laura Bailey.
Not Kid Trunks. Adult Trunks. Though, funnily enough, there was a panel with Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham where they actually talked about doing Full Metal Alchemist.
Let me give you some advice.
And one of the funniest things is that I believe she did the scene. So spoilers, unfortunately. One of her major. Well, I guess.
The curse will get you too.
I guess I can avoid the spoilers, but a major character dies. A major character that she voices. So don't look that up if you don't want spoilers.
She
that
dies?
Character dies. Yeah, the character dies. Yeah. And I remember after that, she called up Travis, like right after a recording session, and just said, "I ruined my voice for you."
That's pretty good.
Because Travis's character is the one that kills her character in Brotherhood.
Oh yeah. Also, you want to read this one?
Sure. AC data added to the integration program, encrypted and accompanied by a note. The last of the Ibis series has made itself known. We have identified a promising candidate to serve as the project's secondary factor. This machine must be destroyed to remove any further obstructions. That man has greatly delayed our efforts to put the third factor in place. Revisions must be made.
You can't listen, guys. You've already played your hand. You've already played your Ava card. You can't go back now. Also, the fucking third factor. Come on, man. You're not even being subtle anymore.
Not even being subtle.
Third factor? What could that mean?
Get your body ready for that soup. Slurp, slurp, boy.
Listen, I'm gonna turn myself into a pumpkin, so yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get that that greatest pumpkin.
Hell yeah.
I did find it interesting that All Might appeared earlier with Father Domayan.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I'd forgotten about that. I really had forgotten about that.
Is this the final boss? Or is this different? I mean, that's the same AC, but I don't know if it's...
It's the same AC as Dad.
Right.
I don't think... This is not the final,
I don't know if it's the same weapons, is the thing.
I feel like it is, I think.
Oh, it is?
Oh, yes. Yeah, it is. It is.
In fact, it is. actually pretty scary.
Mm-hmm. Is that lagging your game?
Is it lagging?
A little bit. On mine. I don't know if the stream's lagging, but...
At 30%.
Man, that is really hard to dodge.
Yeah, that is tough.
Big two. God, that's if I get that melee weapon, that'd be fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Virtual Boys, this is why... Actually, is this James or is this Arthur? I can't tell.
I believe it's James. Only he can confirm.
I figured it was James. Yeah, man, if you're ever still into going to anime conventions, I know that they've got the one up in Kansas, but the one down here in Texas is actually pretty hopping too, because it's massive and it's like right next to Funimation, so like you get a lot of the Funimation guys down here just because they don't even have to like stay in hotels and travel and stuff like that. They're in the same city. It's like they drive 20 minutes from their house to go to the convention center.
God damn, his guns are really hard to avoid.
Yeah, dude, this fight is really hard.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, doing this without healing is quite difficult.
Yeah. I want to say, as far as like bumping elbows with people, probably the biggest name I've ever. Hey. It's kind of like a friend of a friend thing. What's up?
Also, thank you for following. I don't know what the fuck my life is. That's what his name
Thank
is.
you for following.
Thank you for following. You have a great name.
Yeah, probably the biggest person I've ever bumped elbows with was I was invited to a Christmas party at a voice acting studio. This is back when I was like really involved in the community, and like I was like doing like classes like every other month, trying to like really get myself into the community. So I wasn't by any stretch of I wasn't by any stretch of any means like big or famous or anything. I'm just another dude. But right. I was taking a lot of classes from voice acting studios, so because of that, I become good friends with some of the guys that were running the studio, and they're like, hey man, we're gonna have a party this Christmas, and basically anybody who's anybody, you know, they're probably gonna be there, and you can come too. And I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I saw a lot of big names there that night. And I remember playing a board game with she's actually a really good voice actress in her own right, but playing
was it Laura Bailey?
No, Laura Bailey was not there. But playing a board game with the girlfriend the girlfriend of a guy named Alejandro Saab, who is also a phenomenal voice actor. He's done a lot of work these days. But also, he is known as Kagi Films on YouTube and has like 500,000 subscribers or something. I can't remember.
Oh, that's dope.
He's a pretty decent name on the YouTube in space. 815,000 subscribers.
Subscribers?
Subscribers.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, man.
It's more than me. It's a lot more than me.
The absolutely bonkers thing, because I'm just visiting his channel to see like what he's been doing. I hadn't visited his channel in like a year, because apparently he literally just said the end of Kagi Films 9 months ago. and did a sign-off video. And so he has almost
for a good reason.
I want to say yes. I want to say that he is actually really solidly accomplished as a voice actor now. Like I see, like I've seen him in like. I see him all over the place now. Like, I'll look up the credits for, like, random stuff, and it's like, damn, what the hell's Alejandro doing here? Like, he's everywhere now. But yeah, point is, I did not play a board game with him. I ended up playing a board game with his girlfriend. So, that was friend of a friend kind of deal. So, yeah, ended up bumping shoulders with her. And I think also sitting to that board game, because it was like 5 of us, there was you know Team 4-Star Dragon Ball Z Abridged. They did a side project called Dragon Ball R&R that actually got pretty big as well. Right. And I sat next to one of the girls that voiced in Dragon Ball R&R, which is like their.
Oh, that's fun. That's awesome.
So yeah. Anyway, that's enough about all big PP people I've been hanging around with. I don't know. It's fun though. I should really get back into that community because those can be some. I had some really crazy experiences in the span of like 6 months.
Yeah, no, that's cool as hell. Yeah, no, I envy you because I don't know. I haven't had much of an opportunity to meet that many people like that, but I also haven't found myself much in a position to be able to meet that many people like that. So,
dude, I feel you. I envy me. It's been 5 years because like COVID. Because I want to say I was still doing the stuff all the way up through 2019. I think I was still doing stuff in 2019. 2020 hit, COVID hit, and then I just stopped because COVID. And then like since then, a lot of things have happened. I bought a house and changed jobs and like I just sort of let life scoot away from me. And I loved taking those voice acting classes and meeting those people and like really progressing my skills. I was pretty close to recording a demo. In fact, I remember I kept on trying to sharpen my skills because at that Christmas party, right? I just had like a 5-minute conversation one-on-one with the guy that ran the studio. And I just leveled with him. I was like, "Hey man, am I ready?" And this was a conversation that he didn't have to have with me. By that I mean like if he just wanted to take my money and run, he could have been like, "Yeah, man, record a demo. Give me $1,000." You know? But he leveled with me and said, he's like, "Not quite yet. You're not quite ready for the demo. Not quite yet." And I respected his opinion, and that opinion saved me $1,000. So, like, but it also gave me a goal to strive towards. It told me I've still got work to do, and I can still get better. And I can push myself, and someday I will be ready. So, yeah. And who knows? Like, there's a chance that I'm ready now, and I just haven't been back to the community in a long time.
Which, I mean, that happens. So,
yeah,
it's hard, man.
Yeah, man.
Forgot I got this. I meant to try this. I got the rocket launchers. That's right.
Nice.
Should try those. I'm also gonna try out this thing. This guy. This big ass thing I got. Now I gotta do my classic. What color? Give me a color.
Ooh, let's do like let's do a form of. Well, actually, that blue is really good. Yeah, I haven't done a dark blue, I don't think. Yeah, let's do a dark blue.
Okay.
At first, I was gonna say a red because we were just fighting Dad, and Dad had a cool red color, but the blue looks good.
Let's do a little turquoise in there. Throw a little turquoise in there. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Yeah, maybe a little bit of that. Nah, a little bit more. Deeper blue.
Deeper blue.
Deeper blue. Go some white. Honestly, these colors are. I was not expecting those kind of colors to come through on that. That looks really nice.
Yeah.
Let's
looks quite a bit.
Ooh, I do like that. Ooh, I do like that. That's a purple look. Ooh, I do like that though. Ooh, I really like that actually.
That works well. That works very well.
Usually what I do, because it just saves me time anyways, is, you know, to just put down this, like, quick layer, and then I might go back and fix it after the stream, we'll see. But this is, I like this look. This is a good look. Might change one thing on the head. I don't think I like the blue there. Might make it white. Might make it purple. No, let's make it white for now. God, I am surprised I didn't get suckered into Gunpla. I would have gotten so into it. I would have gotten just lost in it, I think, if I would have actually gotten into it. It'll absorb everything you love.
Got lost on Gunpla?
Yeah, like model kits and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Gundam model pits?
Yes.
Model kits? Yeah, I just call it Gunpla, because actually I don't know why. I don't think that's like a thing. I thought it was a thing? Maybe it's not a thing. I don't actually know.
I don't know.
But the thing that they've really nailed with this is it makes you feel like you're working with Gundam model kits, and yeah.
It does. It does. You don't even have to pay the money. I mean, once you buy the game.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to pay any money. You can just make models all day.
Yup. Pretty ingenious.
Yeah. They made such a cute story to go with this model making game.
Such an adorable little story that goes with this game.
Just make you feel like they just make you feel loved. Like you have a dad, you have a girlfriend, like you're just a whole family.
Who's also your girlfriend, kind of. I don't like that
unless All Mind is your mom.
All Mind could be your mom.
All mom.
Uh-huh. Alright, and then change the name. I don't think I've... Well, it's Hydar now. It's supposed to be Hydra, but it's Hydar now. I meant for it to be that, but, too late, I guess? Too late, I guess?
I'm into it.
This one ends with Ornstein and Smo, right? I think?
Hey there,
So.
Got a request from Archibus.
Say that as though if there aren't like 4 Ornstein and Smos in this game.
Yeah.
The real Ornstein and Smo is,
The friends you made along the way.
Yes.
This is V2 Snail. I shall brief you on the operation.
It's, Cindy and what's-his-butts.
You will be under my direct authority.
Oh, it's King and them?
Cindy and
we will conduct
Chatty. God, I kept wanting to call him
Oh
Chatty.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's wrong.
Carla and Chatty, yeah.
I call her Cindy? Fuck me. Cindy? Cindy and Chappie, my favorite boss fight in this game.
Cindy and Stacy.
PCA for its suppression fleet. V4 Rusty will be dispatched.
I am curious about these needle missiles. Rockets. They're rockets. They're not missiles. They're rockets. They're missiles in the traditional term, as in an object that flies through the air very fast.
Yes.
This time you must destroy all the heavy warships.
Are you getting a lot of background noise, by the way? I tried closing the door a little bit.
No. For a second there, I thought you were asking me, because like James was like, you didn't roll background noise. I was like, am I?
No, not you. I was just Savannah's like in 2 rooms away, but also very like happy about her game.
You're good. I like maybe heard one thing at one point, but it was very, very faint, very, very quiet. And it was very funny. It just heard it like a squeak. It was silly.
No, that's good. That's good.
There's a mouse in your walls.
It's a mouse. There's a snake in my house.
There's a mouse in your house. There's a mouse in your snake.
That actually would make the most sense.
That's just a well-fed mouse, honestly.
That's just a well-fed mouse.
Shit, I meant snake. There's a snake in your mouse.
There's a snake in my mouse.
I should actually find the time to like go, because I feel like if I'd either go to a game or I guess an anime. Because I'd like to meet some industry people at some point and be like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and just like genuine be like, no, I'm not trying to fuck with you. Like, I need advice or whatever, because I get the impression that they're down for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, honestly, yes, they are. You reminded me of another story. I literally got approval from, I think I told this one on stream, but I literally got approval from Lex Lang and Sandy Fox. So Lex Lang is a voice actor from the 90s. I mean, he goes as far back as like voicing the Sanosuke and like Rurouni Kenshin. Like, the dude's a legend. He's done many other characters besides that, but like that's just like one big example. So he and Sandy Fox's wife, who I believe she voiced, oh god, I should know this, I'm sorry. I believe she was Shibuya, Sailor Mini Moon, I think.
Ah, the small one.
What's up?
The child. I mean, they're all children, but...
Yeah. But like the very small one. But yeah, so she was that, and she's also like 1,000 other characters. I want to say that she was also like some My Little Pony and stuff like that. But yeah, so I ended up having a chance to go to Artist Alley, because as you're talking about like talking to people, getting advice and stuff like that, that's what the convention down here is very, very, very good at. Is if like the panelists aren't at their panels, usually unless they're like eating or the bathroom or just whatever they need to take care of.
Right.
Usually they're in Artist Alley, just sort of hanging out and chatting with fans. Like the extremely popular people will have like a line like something crazy like
right.
Like Sherman Lee, the voice actress for Lucy from like Fairy Tail, had a never-ending line. So all she was doing was like letting people through, signing autographs, saying hey, thanks for dropping by, and like shuffling them along. Song One Show for OZD, same deal. He's a big YouTuber and he's a big voice actor these days, so like his line was never ending. So he was like, hey, here's your autograph, see you, thanks for coming, see you later.
Right.
And for a lot of the people that didn't have a line, like, funnily enough, both Sandy Fox and Lex Lang basically didn't have a line. And so there was nothing wrong with like sitting in front of the booth and just hanging out and chatting with them for like 5-10 minutes, like one-on-one, just having a full conversation with them. Because that's, as long as you're not like holding up any line, they're chill with that. They're fine to just talk with people.
Yeah.
And they both gave me their emails to be like, hey, like Lex was just like, hey man, if you're trying to set up a home studio and need, any technical tips, I set up our home studio during COVID, so I might be able to point you in the right direction. And Sandy was just like, hey, if you ever make a demo, free to send it our way, feel free to send it to me. And I can tell you, some feedback. And I was like, geez, Sandy Fox is like, it's like a big name. Like that's like a big name. And she's saying, go ahead, send me your demo and I'll tell you my thoughts. Like,
yeah, that's dope.
So all that to say, is yes. If you ever make it to a convention like this, if you go to Artist Alley, you will find anything you want. You will find the voice actors. You'll find a huge amount of artists of all kinds. I think you would be well connected there. I think you would find somebody or a group of people, a lot of people, that you'd really hit it off with, and would find the communities that these people are part of, and could establish yourself in these communities. I'm very chatty tonight. It's just something I'm passionate about.
Hey, man. You know some cool people. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm just really thankful and fortunate to be, like, as much as Texas sucks, because it does. Like, this convention and, like, these opportunities are just really good. Like, it's hard to ignore the fact that these are some really stinking good opportunities.
Yeah.
Like, if you had a weekend, because we normally get a hotel, just because we could make the drive, because we're only like 45 minutes away to an hour. Like, we're not that far away. But it's so much nicer to not have to worry about parking. Like, you just park once. You just park once like Thursday, and then you're there for the whole weekend. So you don't have to move your car a single time. It's so much nicer. But yeah, if you ever made it back down to Dallas, I would ask her, of course, first. But I feel almost certain that we would just be like, hey, man, you can just share a hotel room with us. Yeah. It doesn't matter, like, if we don't care. You can just have, like, a bed in the hotel room with us.
There's usually 2 anyways.
Well, we get the king size if it's just us.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, we get the 1 king bed.
Code 15.
Though, hilariously enough. Oh, man. So,
what are you gonna do with a king-size bed? Nobody needs a bed that big.
We have a king-size bed in our house, dude.
Oh, nice.
We're big people. We can use about 60% of that bed.
I was gonna say, it's just too much bed, my guy.
It's a lot of bed. It's a lot of bed, dude.
It's so much bed.
There's an ocean of bed between you and the other person.
Exactly.
Hope you've got mine.
Yeah, actually really funny, right? So I want to say when Savannah was moving down here, and I was helping her move. When was this actually? Was this during that time? I think so. Her dad was actually super cool, and so it's like a 22-hour drive from Maryland to Kansas or Texas. So we did it over the course of 3 days. So we'd drive for like 8 or 9 hours, go to bed for the night, drive for another 8 or 9 hours, go to bed, and then we finished out the drive, and we got here into Texas. So her dad rented us a room each night. We told him where we'd be stopping each night, and he rented us like a hotel room. We weren't married at the time though, and they used to be really, really Catholic, like really devout. So we noticed specifically that he was renting queen rooms, like 2 queens. As if to say,
different beds, boys.
Yeah, sleep in a different
boys. I don't know
what
I said boys. Oops.
What we did, however, is we took all of the pillows and all of the blankets from one bed and just put them all on the other bed. So we had 8 pillows and 2 comforters on one bed. So
little did they know, they gave you the best sort of snuggling experience you could get.
Yeah, we made like a full-on like blanket fort out of this stuff, and I think housekeeping was extremely confused. Like, they came in the next morning, and we sort of just saw the visible confusion on their face of, like, why? Why is one bed completely stripped?
It's underground.
Yeah, I forgot that ice broke Pierce, but yeah, that's very funny. I should be fine up here.
What? What is that thing?
Probably. I'm probably safe up here. Nope, not safe up here.
Another PCA weapon?
Yeah, if you came down here, you could have a queen bed, and we'd probably leave you at least one pillow.
At least one?
At least one.
You take the other 7?
Well, I mean,
I guess the other 3?
Yeah, it's 4 per bed, so yeah, we might steal 1 or 2, who knows?
Alright, I see how it is. I mean, I had a whole queen bed myself this weekend, so...
That's... Yeah, because you were on a business trip, yeah?
Yeah. I was in Houston. I told everybody the deets with James earlier, but I got a new dog.
Oh, shoot.
He's a New Caledonian giant gecko, and he can get the size of potato.
Oh, wow. You got that while you're in Houston?
Yeah, they get big. And what is the implication here? Is it going to, what do you think it's going to defend at this point? Like, clearly it's leaving because the way she uses the phrase imperative seems pretty, oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's going to the Institute City, basically.
Looks like the PCA's helped itself to the Institute's relics.
True, Walter. It's definitely not a just giant sentient
I'll come up with a plan
worm
to deal with our new friend.
robot. Got that part. It is technically like part robot.
I want to say that the PCA talked about launching Ice Worm or something like that.
Oh, that's fair.
They only mentioned it like one time, but...
PCA sicked that Institute weapon on us. Arquebus and Balaam have moved to cooperate.
Alright, wait, am I already on Ice Worm? I thought there was something in between Ice Worm.
There is, yes. You have to... There's still like a couple like setup missions to like...
I gotta get the railgun, yeah.
Yep, you gotta get the railgun.
If we don't take it out...
I'll see if I can get to that, and then I should be like maybe 1 or 2 streams away from beating this thing.
Yeah.
We'll have a tough fight ahead of us, and everyone's getting involved.
Yeah, if I'd actually joined you early and we'd done this like from the start tonight, you'd probably be deep into chapter 4.
It's fine. I mean, there things came up, and besides, I wanted to start the event anyways, so
yeah.
To which, if you're still out there, I only apologize so far as I hadn't played in like a week. I was being hard on myself, and that's all.
Raven, we've received your request, and it's about Coral release. The message is heavily encrypted with top-level security.
Wait,
and designed
have we heard this? Surely I've heard.
No.
This is new?
Yeah.
Mind doesn't want Walter to know about this.
Okay.
Let's take a look and decide what to do.
Something new. Maybe we end on this, because I don't think I'm going to Ice Worm, actually. It's getting kind of late.
2 new messages.
Yeah.
At least ending on something new. That's interesting.
Yeah, dude.
Heard the news, tourist. Ice Worm, huh? You just keep...
Oh good, you were talking about something else, Carla. Nothing? Yeah, that's the news.
I got something that might interest you. Sent you a briefing.
At least it's pretty obvious. I don't know, something about it made it sound like it might take some finagling to get into the 3rd route, but I think I'm pretty solidly in there.
Yeah.
I think you just gotta do things you haven't done, which is pretty obvious.
Do things you haven't done before.
Yeah.
Like this. I believe this is new. This is the fight with Raven. This is... yeah. This is the new one, because this is the one where you go into the mines.
Yeah, yep, that's new. Yep, that is a new one.
Prevent export of coral by corporate forces.
I personally hate this mission a lot. This is probably my least personally my
Augmented human,
least favorite in the whole game.
621.
Gotcha.
All Might has identified you as a potential asset to the release project. Accordingly, we would like to assign you the following mission.
Release.
Following the attack on Watchpoint
Of the
Delta,
3rd...
Rubicon
What did they say? The 3rd release or some shit?
Actor.
of
Yeah, the
these,
third factor.
Corporations have seized 1.6% of the estimated
Gondo
total
and his
volume.
son Shin Shin need
They
your
plan
help.
to analyze this coral at their research bases
Shin
and
Shan.
have initiated an air transport operation. We cannot allow the corporations to interfere.
There's gonna
with the
be a
project.
Japanese German
Attack
named
the Oakland
Asshole.
refueling base and destroy as many corporate transports as possible. We are prepared to
that was my
sacrifice
favorite
the
part.
coral that will be lost upon destruction of the transports. In order to achieve release, we must draw out the full potential of the coral density effect. As such, we have no use for coral that has been orphaned from the main population.
Alright.
Allmind anticipates great things from you.
See, now I know you said that the first ending might be your favorite, but I certainly am interested where this is going.
Yeah, this is still a solid ending, yeah.
I might end up liking it a lot if it's going the direction that I think it is, but then again, I just like Evangelion, so I think I think I'm biased.
Yeah.
I get the impression I should move really fast.
That might help, yeah.
He's pretty quick. I'm trying to decide. Technically, Pizza Boy is faster, but this seems like the kind of thing that requires either precision or getting rid of a bunch of units very quick, and Pizza Boy is not good at that. No, this guy might be one of my fastest, actually. Yeah, this guy's one of my quickest, so... Immediate mission failure if 5 or more transport helicopters leave the combat zone.
So wait, am I stopping them from leaving? Do I have to destroy as many targets as possible?
Okay.
Yep.
Kindly commence the operation.
Oh, actually, my Missile Boy might have been really good for this, actually. We'll see. We'll see. He might still be good.
So this one took me 2 to 3 tries at least. Can't remember. It took me a good number of tries.
It sounds really difficult, or at least really annoying.
Yeah.
Your objective is to destroy all the coral transports.
Oh Jesus! You know,
right, because they're made of coral. Or there's coral being carried. I think you're a lot faster than I am, though, and that probably will help a lot. I think I was really struggling to keep up.
I hate those guys, though.
I do love that she's like, oh, by the way, take care of any, take care of any coral combustion events.
Prevent
And
those.
like,
don't let those happen. They hurt you. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. It's a bit too late.
Thanks, Tournament Mom.
I've already been hurt.
Wait. Transport detected below the cliff. Investigate immediately.
You mean?
Yep,
Oh,
that direction, yep. Don't worry, you're not on the timer right now. You can take your time. Don't listen to Ondor's lies. You don't have to investigate immediately. It's not until they become targets that they actually start moving.
Is that a hint that there's something here? Is that a hint?
No, I just mean, like, you can take a breath.
Where the...
Yeah.
Oh,
Now the timer starts.
Oh god, that's a lot.
The Liberation Front? The Rubicon is what brings burning the coral. Who's behind this?
Multiple targets confirmed.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
We're losing them. Where's our backup?
Honestly, you're doing really well just because you're fast.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's helping you so much.
I had a feeling like machine guns were going to be very useful here to just tear through them. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a really cool effect, though.
Yeah, you're making short work. I'm realizing now that I took the wrong kit into this fight.
What did you take? Did you take grenades?
I took grenade. Yeah, I took grenade. So it was slow. Yeah, it was slow, and it was. If I missed the shot, then it was like, really bad because apparently, like, the reload time on grenades is very long. So I couldn't miss the shot, and I was not moving very quickly.
I was gonna say, one of the benefits is that grenade will kill those in one shot. They're not super hard to shoot down.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad.
Multiple transports attempting breakthrough.
Damn it.
I think you have much better speed, though.
Just need to get one transport through. Sniper team, cover us!
No,
Yeah, that's
you're dead.
so good.
Whew. I mean, I do like this build quite a bit. It's very well balanced for this kind of thing. Oh, he's moving fast. Oh shit! I don't see any catapults though. That's the problem.
I think it's back towards that pillar in the center.
There's one.
Oh yeah, there it is. My bad.
Supporting. Speed up those transports.
Oh god, that's so many.
Yeah.
Oh no! Reload! Ow. What's funny is there's like one mission I can think of in Ace Combat 5 that's like kind of like this, so I also am very like.
There's only one of them.
I was about to say, I was like, that better fucking kill him. Oh, they are very high.
Yeah, you can go back to that. Yeah.
They're very high and they're moving very fast. They're not moving that fast. I thought they were moving faster.
Been hit hard. Fight back.
Oh shit!
Oh, it survived?
It survived! I don't think that one's getting out.
A transport has left the combat zone. Kate marks in.
Okay. Alright. Oh no, that's bad. I don't think I'm gonna get that one.
I think these might actually be the last two, though.
I might not get this one. Come on. Come on, block! You shit. I should have boosted.
Multiple targets acquired. Dispose of them.
Ugh. Oh, God!
Oh, I was wrong.
Hey, never mind. This sucks.
Oh, I was wrong.
Hey,
I think the ones below are coming first, though.
Yeah.
Cool thing is, if you destroy one of those, it should destroy both of them, because they're so clustered together. Hopefully, maybe.
Oh. Yep.
But when the release project succeeds,
Oh no, I might not.
Oh jeez, dude.
You have let forth escape.
Oh jeez.
Oh no, this is bad. Nope, I ain't got this. Hey, Jackson, you spoke too soon. That last one is fucking rough.
Yeah.
Augmented human C4621.
That part's rough.
You have failed us.
That just stings, by the way. Like, I remember like feeling so insulted when she was like, "You have failed us." It's like,
oh no, what? There's no checkpoint?
There's no checkpoint. There's no checkpoint.
Okay, now this mission sucks.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Well, I get why there's no checkpoint, because like you could end up like letting a lot escape in the first like section, and they don't want to keep track of that.
That's fair.
Granted, I would say be nice to the player and just let you know, reset count at 0 anyway, but like go back to a checkpoint. Like even if you've already let 4 escape, just like have a checkpoint, but there's gonna be the 2 back there.
Oh yeah, there's 2 more. You're right. You're right.
Detected more transports attempting liftoff. Dispose of them.
Yeah, no, this'll. Oh my god. I was not expecting that.
They're clustered close together.
Yeah. That will be important to remember.
Below the cliff. Investigate immediately.
Yeah, it's
that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, just just personally my least favorite mission. Like, it's not a bad mission because I don't think any mission in this game is really bad. It's just my least favorite.
I mean, it's understandably your least favorite. This is gonna get tedious very fast.
Sure that you eliminate them.
Oh yes.
We're losing them. Where's our backup?
They never trained me to put on a PC machine.
I think that machine gun's a very good choice, though. Like, that machine gun's top quality.
It's gonna help a lot.
You seem to have finished here. Continue the mission.
Here comes the shitty part. At least it doesn't take long to get to the shitty part, but boy,
Let's just focus on the mission.
I should stay on this bridge, I think, is what I need to do.
Multiple
Yeah.
transports attempting breakthrough.
Yeah, if they're coming up topside, definitely.
Fine. Just need to get one transport through. Sniper team, cover us! 2 repair kits remaining.
Use the vertical catapults to move between the upper and lower areas. We can't spend too long on a single target.
Are those the only... God, I wish there was one closer to the end.
Yeah.
That's rough, too.
Transport activity below.
Shoot that AC down, don't let it
Okay.
get up there!
Alright.
Supporting. Speed up those transports.
On. Okay. Think I got them all? Yeah.
For this round, I think so, yeah.
We've got a loose transport overhead.
There's only one of them!
God, I almost kind of wish I had the sniper now. The linear rifle might have been good for this, too.
Oh yeah, something with very long range, yeah.
Come on.
Raven, topside.
Been hit hard. Fight back!
Okay.
These things are moving kind of fast, though, like, damn.
Yep. Ow.
Oh, God.
Not there. Booking it. Oh, that's bad. I ran out of boost.
Yeah.
Go up.
I feel like
up.
your assault boost would have been nicer to you than your quick boost.
Multiple targets acquired. Disposal.
Alright, I think this is the hard part.
Yep.
Yep.
You're walking into it with zero escapees, though.
1 repair kit remaining.
That's quite good. These two should die.
It does
Oh,
not
no,
possess
this
systems
one.
that will keep the core on. But when the release project succeeds, their sacrifice will be rewarded.
So
Come
these
on.
are only these might be the last 4, maybe?
Game.
If so.
I think as long as I don't fuck this up.
I think that's 2 escaped. That should be fine.
The second transport
That's
has
fine.
escaped.
That's fine.
Kate Markson. Confirmed. All targets destroyed.
Ugh.
Mission accomplished.
Nice.
Augmented human C460.
She keeps on cutting herself off, like.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for your contribution.
That was
It
fucking
seems Kate
close.
has matters in hand as well. We shall meet again.
Sweaty ass hands.
Hands are sweaty.
Bob spaghetti. Spaghetti already.
Mom's leftover spaghetti.
Uh-huh. God. That mission was alright. That definitely
It's
is
okay.
annoying if you have a bad build for it. I could see that being really tedious.
Yo, yeah.
No new messages.
None? You're not gonna tell me anything, All Mind?
There's something that troubles me about Allmind.
Huh?
I've been looking for information on Kate Markson, and there's nothing. Is she
Okay.
another asset to the release project?
You can call it what it is. Instrumentality.
Human instrumentation.
Say it with me. I'll try these. Honestly, I probably should call it here, but I just wanted to get those because I'm curious about those dispensers. I really don't have very much artillery. I'll probably spend the rest of my money later, cause it's getting a little late. It's getting a little late. I think it would be a good time to call it.
It's
probably.
A good stooping point, yeah.
Good stooping point.
A good stooping point.
Yeah, about all I have left are any guns. So honestly, I think I've almost got everything. Almost.
Yeah.
Well, whatever that melee is that Walter has, that seemed cool, but I guess I don't have that yet. I only have the rifle. That rifle did seem pretty dope. I forget.
What's up?
I have 27 models of AC. What the hell? They let you make a lot in this game, huh?
Oh yeah.
But what were you saying?
I think it was such a great. Sorry. Excuse me. I think I was just agreeing that was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I yawned really bad. Oops.
Can't believe it. Can't believe you do that in front of everyone. In front of everyone.
In front of everyone. In front of your dad.
Not in front of my dad.
In front of Andrew.
Not in front of Andrew. Wait, who's Andrew?
The voice actor dude that I ate lunch with in Houston.
Your dad.
My dad.
My dad knows him. But yeah, no, I think we should call it there. It's a good stopping point. It's kind of late. Hang out for a bit, but no, that was good. You gave some good anecdotes.
Thank you.
11:30, where Silos is. It's an hour ahead of us. So thank you for joining, everybody. I hope you had a good time and enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you wish to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or hitting any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience, and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure it's a hashtag with MCCanary, or link it back to the stream, so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. I need to go over here. And as always, a huge thank you to everyone who supports the stream and all of our subscribers. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you, so we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple other benefits you can get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page. That'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Ahmad to do a wonderful job holding back the Raw Army and pretending to become famous. Thank you, Leon, for saying
Thanks,
hi.
Leon.
Thanks, Leon. And thank you, Jackson, for playing Armored Core 6 with me. And thank you, James, for playing Hunt, even though he's dead in his grave. In his sleep grave.
In the grave sleep.
Do you want to start housekeeping?
Sure, I have an easy housekeeping. I messaged Arthur, I think last week or something like that, and told him that I'd be interested to start downtown voice acting again after the new year, but with the holidays and everything, we're going to be pretty busy. So I said that officially taking a break from downtown voice acting at least until the new year.
Fair enough. Still,
You got stuff there.
That's true. There is stuff there. You can catch some clips of when we played Finding Paradise. Unfortunately, I think I just moved to the new house and the internet was being a butt. It's really smoothed out since then. Like, now I think it's fine. But it was really being a butt when I first moved to the house, so there's a lot of like missing frames, a lot of missing stuff, but there are some clips you can see of Finding Paradise.
That's good. Yeah, you can go check him out there. You can also check out the rest of our friends, Virtual Boys, Corvus Cryptid, Crowcast TV, Talking Skull, and Boo XBs. You already said yours.
Yes.
Virtual Boys is James and Arthur. They usually stream on, or they were streaming on Tuesdays playing co-op games or multiplayer games. Corvus Cryptid is streaming again. They usually play cozy games or spooky games. They were actually playing Baldur's Gate earlier today. I don't know if they're still live, but they were doing that today. So you can go check them out there. Corvus Cryptid is Whoa. Said that one. Crowcast TV is Tara's channel. She's a fantastic artist who does live fan art usually on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Talking Skull. Well, I can't do the thing if I don't do the thing. Talking Skull is Sean's YouTube channel. He did a bunch of videos this year. He did one on survival horror. He did a bunch on first-person shooters. His videos are awesome, so you should go check him out and support him there. And Boo XBs, who also should be coming back soon. She usually does horror games or multiplayer games on her Twitch channel. So go check everybody out. It's a good time. On the network.
On the network.
That's on the Goblin Entertainment Network. Goblin Entertainment. I will
on
get
the
it.
network of goblins.
I think that's about everyone and everything. We will be rating to someone. Who's online right now? Who's alive? Lucian's live right now. He's playing Pokemon. So we'll go ahead and head over. He's playing Scarlet and Violet. So stick around for that. Otherwise, have a good evening, everybody. Take it easy. Jackson, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
Dang, they really took their time. Like there's the whole card games on motorcycles. They really took their time to getting around to Pokemon on motorcycles.
I hate them.
They're they're so goofy.
I like. There's goofy designs, and I just think they look bad. I just think they look bad. The one that makes me mad, which is the one that he's riding right now, which is it has motorcycle parts and it runs.
Yeah,
it's got motorcycle parts and it runs.
Yeah, it's the one that physically uses its legs to run, even though it's got wheels.
It's got handlebars and it runs. The other one is a sin against nature for different reasons, but this one is a particular sin against nature because it's literally got wheels, or it looks like it has wheels, and it just doesn't use them. It just doesn't use them. I hate both of them.
I'm waiting for the
awful.
I'm waiting for the evolution where you get a Pokemon minivan. Like
Winnebago?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be like Winnosaur. It's a mega evolution, dude.
Jackson, I'm quitting in real life.
Welcome to the Quitters Club.